Back to Further Solutions Academy. Further Solutions Academy. Don't mind me, I'm sweating. You know, where we are in Nigeria, we need to manage things. I'll be working on cuboid here, cuboid, which is also three-dimensional shapes, and it's also in solid shapes, and it means I'm working on shapes. Now, when we talk about cuboid, this is how cuboid look like. Take note of this. This is called cuboid. Can you see? Cuboid. This is a cuboid. Cuboid is quite different from square. That square is being generated by cubic is being generated by square, but this one is, you know, rectangle and different rectangle, you know. Can you see? Can you see? This is a cuboid. That is a cuboid. Now, it's a very nice part of mathematics. Can you see? Cuboid and cuboid. Let me quickly draw that cuboid for you and see how it's looking like. Now, before we go deeper, this is a very good example of what cuboid. Can you see? Can you see cuboid? Can you see the length, the height? The height, the length, and the breadth. Now, that is cuboid. This is a cuboid, example of cuboid. Now, let me just put it handy somewhere here so that everybody can see. Oh, you may not be able to see. I don't know. Now, let me draw cuboid for everyone. This is a very good example of cuboid. Now, and also, this is how I was taught by my teacher when I was in primary school. And I love this. I always pray for him up to now. Now, can you see? And I have this, join them together. I have this, join them together. And I have this, join them together. And I'm having this, and join them together. That is a very good example of cuboid. Don't forget, this is what I'm trying to draw. Can you see? This is what I'm trying to draw. Can you see? This is what I'm trying to draw. Can you see? Now, back to the property, and there are some things you need to know on cuboid. Manage what I just dropped on the board, because number one, this is called vertex. Take note of that. Vertex. That is a vertex. And here we call it face. And this can be length, and this can be width or breadth, width, and this can be height. Okay, that is what you just need to know about this cuboid. Don't forget, it's a three-dimensional shapes. Can you see why is it three-dimensional shapes? It has volume. It has what? Volume. It's not a plain shape. It's very heavy. It's not a plain shape. It's not a plain shape at all. Assuming it's a plain shape, it will be like this. There are difference between plain shapes and the three-dimensional shapes. We have plain shapes, which is two-dimensional, and three-dimensional as a solid shape. Okay, take note of that. And also, what I want you to know is that a property of it. Let's talk about properties. Properties. Now, a cuboid has 6 faces, 8 vertices, and 12 edges. Let me try to explain that. Vertices, 6 faces, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, and 6. And 6. Can somebody count? 1. Let me name it. Let me count it. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, and 6. That is, can you see? 6 faces. Now, and it has what? 8 vertices. Can you see? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. And it has what? 12 edges. Now, first edge, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12. 12 edges. Now, and also, can we continue? I think I've explained that. Another thing, number 2, this is number 1. Number 2, all the angles formed at the vertices of cuboid, of a cuboid are right angle. Are right angles. Can you see? Look at this. All angle forms there. These are the vertices. Right angle. Right angle. I'm sorry. Right angle. That is what I'm trying to say. The angles forms, they are what? Right angles on the vertices. And also, all the faces of the cuboids are what? Are rectangle. Now, every faces you are looking at here is also a rectangle. This is a rectangular plane, rectangular plane, rectangular plane, rectangular plane, rectangular plane, rectangular plane. Now, it means all the faces forms are what? Are rectangle. All the faces plane are two-dimensional can be what? Draw on each two diagonal can be draw on each faces of the what? Rectangle. Now, what is called diagonal? Diagonal means let me just quickly write that diagonal down. Diagonal. I'm just tired of writing, that is why diagonals. Now, this is diagonal. Now, diagonal means a line that cut off this. This is a diagonal. Can you see? Diagonal 1, diagonal 2. Now, that is what I mean by diagonal. Can you see? This is what I mean by diagonal. Diagonal line, diagonal line. We call it a slant height that divide the shapes into two. Now, this is what it means. We can generate two diagonal from each faces. First diagonal, second diagonal. That is what I mean. And can you see? First diagonal, second diagonal. Now, and so on and so forth. Another thing we need to understand, the opposite edge of the cuboid are parallel to each other. This place is parallel to this place, and can you see what I mean there? It's also parallel to this. It means on each face there are three parallels. Now, can you see? Parallel, parallel, parallel. Can't you see? What is parallel? It means the length and everything is equal. Now, that is what you will need to understand. I think I wrote 2 and I read 3. All the faces of cuboid are rectangular shapes, which I've explained that. Two diagonal can be formed on each face. Two diagonal can be formed on each face. And the last one is the opposite edge are parallel to each other. Can you see? Can you see? That is what we need to work on. There is not much to work on cuboid. Don't forget that anytime you talk about cuboid, this is what we are talking about. This is a cuboid. This is a cuboid. I do it. This is a cuboid. Cuboid. I can put it like this. It's allowed to put like this. I can also put it like this. Depending on how comfortable with me. We have to discuss stable and unstable when we get to physics. You will learn more about that. Now, can I put one example? Okay, before I continue, don't forget that the volume of this particular shape is always equals to length times breadth times width, or let me use width, yes, times height. Don't forget that in this case, my length is not equals to width and is not equals to what? Height. Take note of that. They are not equal. But in the area of cuboid, they are equal. Take note of that, and don't forget that my total surface area also, surface area, it will be equals to 2 of length of width multiplied by height of length plus, it's not plus, and length of height and weight of what? Height. That is what we are talking about. That is what I'm talking about. Even is given on this my, on this my shape. Take note of this. You can also expand what I wrote there. They expanded it, and the volume also. Don't forget that the SI unit of this area will be what? Centimeters squared, and here will be what? Cube. Please, the unit is as important as anything. Don't just finish any question without attach the unit of that given shape to it. Now, at this junction, let me try to show 1 or 2 examples that will make our work to be very neat. I think you really understand what cuboid is all about. You understand what is called diagonal. You understand what is called edges. You understand what is called vertices. You understand what is called faces. And also you understand what is called rectangle. Now, I have some problems to work on. Let me try to work on it and see how far we can go. I won't do much because of our time, but I will work. Don't forget that understand the relationship between liter and centimeter cube, because most questions will be landing you on what? Centimeter cube. Don't forget that, and it's very, very important. If you can master those things, I think you may not have problem. Look at this problem. Permit me to write this question down because of our time. Now, look at this question. It's a very simple question. Now, when you hear a rectangular tank is 76 centimeter long, 50 centimeter width and wide. Sorry, 50 centimeter wide and 40 centimeter high. How many liters of water can it hold? Now, look at this. I'm just trying to work on this liter because at advanced level, nobody will ask you on centimeter cube. You should be working on liters. Now, and I want us to do a bit of conversion. Now, it's a very simple question to just solution to this thing. Solution, take note of this. What I just need to do, I just need to work on volume of this particular cuboid, which is a tank, rectangular tank. Tell us that what is a volume of what? Of a cuboid. Now, it will be equals to length multiplied by width multiplied by what? Height. This is my W. Let me put a big W. Now, what is my width? My length is what? 60 centimeter, 76 centimeter. My width is 50 centimeter, and my height is 40 centimeter. Now, what I just need to do is that I will have 60 multiplied by 50 multiplied by 40. Now, by so doing this, my calculator will give me, don't forget cube, centimeter cube at this junction, which I will be having 5233 centimeter cube. Now, that is what we are to do. Now, this is not the answer you are looking for. How many liters? Liters, that is the problem now. Now, you have to know the relation between liters. Conversion, please note conversion. Conversion. Now, I know that 1000 centimeter cube make 1 liter. Now, 1 liter. Now, since I know that, it means I'm talking about 152,000 centimeter cube make X liter. Now, can I do the conversion? I will cross multiply, which I will be having 1000 x equals to what? 1, 2, 0, 0, 0. Divide both sides by 1000 by 1000, which I will be cancelled. I will be cancelled. This will cancel this. Now, my x, which is my x, it means the value in liter now will now be equals to 1. Is it 1.5? Okay, 152 liter. That is my answer. Please, what is just technical there is the liter part. Is the liter part. That is the answer. That is the what? That is the answer. Okay, another question is here, and okay, I'm coming. Okay, you can try this and let us know your response. Let me write the question on the board and let's see how you are going to tackle it. Okay, let's see this question. But somebody just asked me to solve it now. A water tank is 1.2 meters squared. Hello, please take note of this. 1.2 meters squared and 1.35 meter deep. It is half full of water tank. How many times can a 9-liter bucket be filled from the what? From the tank? This is a very nice question that I want us to work on, and it's a very simple one, but I wanted to leave it as a classwork before or whatever. Now, this is a square, and don't forget that it's a water tank. It means volume will be equals to length, breadth, and width. Now, this is a square. Are you with me? It means my length, breadth equals to 1.2 meter. Now, it means my volume will be 1.2 meters squared multiplied by 1.35 meter. Now, which if I press the calculator will give me 1.2 multiplied by 1.35, which I'll be having 1.62 meter squared. Now, at this junction, now this is where you need to convert. Don't forget that I'll be having 1 meter cube conversion. Take note of this. 1 meter cube will be equals to 1. I mean, that will be 1 million. Yes, 1 million centimeter squared. Now, at this point, I don't know how to convert to what? To centimeter. I have to run to centimeter. From centimeter, I will run back to. And I'm talking about what? 1.62 meter cube will be giving me x in what? Centimeter cube. We cross multiply, which I'll be having I'll be having x x equals to 1.62 multiplied by 10 raised to the power 6, which is a million. Now it means if I have multiplied by 10 raised to the power 6, which is 1 million, I'll be having 1, 2, 0, 1, 2, 3. That is what? Centimeter cube. Centimeter cube. Now, from my centimeter cube, I can now run to what? Liter. I knew that what? 1,000 centimeter squared is equals to 1 liter. 1 liter. And I will now move on to by having 162,000 to what? X liter. Now, can you cross multiply? Which I'll be having, it will be 102,000 divided by 1,000. This will cancel this, which I'll be having 1620. That is 1,620 liters. Now, The set is half. Can you see? Half. Half. It means since it's half, it will be divided by what? By 2. It means I'll be having divided by 2. Now, which I'll be having, it will be equals to, sorry, permit me to manage this board, which is going to be what? 810. 810, which is I'll be having 810 liters. Now, 810 liters, they now said that how many? Now, 810 liters is what I'm working on. It means I'll be talking about how many will now be what? 810 divided by 9. It will be what? Divided by 9. Which I'll be having 90 buckets. 90 times. 90 times. That is your answer. Okay, I think I'll be stopping here. Just note that mathematics is very simple once you have the mind of passing mathematics. You can contact us for any help. Our online platform are very available for you. Once again, thanks for watching.